Hey, well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the SWS Signals channel. So, hey, I'm out here in the park this Saturday here. I just got back from a technology conference last week that I was attending due to my job up in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm glad to be home, though. So, I brought my Sangean ATS 818 out here to the park with me this morning and thought I'd do a series on the legacy radios that I have, the older radios that I bring out here to the park and do some scans on them to see how they perform in the quiet environment with a wire clipped on the telescopic, as you see right there, and slung up a tree behind me. And I know I bring my 990 out here a lot with Texan, but I thought I'd bring some of the older radios just to see how they do. So what you're looking at, Sangean ATS 818, originally manufactured back in the early 90s, has a companion radio known as the Radio Shack DX390. It's a single sideband receiver, but it does not have dedicated upper-lower sideband. You use a BFO here to tune it in. Let me slide this over a little bit. You tune in those signals. It does have AM as well. So we're going to do a band scan from 14 to 15, pick up some amateur radio this morning, see how we can tune those in using the BFO. And time right now is 12:04, as you can see up there. The light works well. And I'm located in the west central coast of Florida. My name is Tony, so let's get started. This radio does mute while tuning, and I did not opt to do the mod to remove that, and it also does have the beep in it when it switches to bands. I like to keep my legacy radios as stock as I can without any modifications, because that's the way they were designed, and that's the way they were used back in the day. So, hey, let's give it a shot, see what we find. I got some CW here. And something else. Good strong CW there. Not sure what that other thing is. Maybe somebody testing. Probably a 3.5, yeah. Still got some Morse code coming in there. Some FT8 digital mode here. Using the BFO to make it sound more like it does normally. Some digital modes here. Okay, we should be coming into the voice portion of the band here. Hoping to find a stronger signal here. Wow, not that much voice traffic today. Surprised. Okay, here comes some. See if we can find one to tune in here. All right. So when you're using these older radios with BFOs, what works for me is I will line up the BFO in the middle, try to tune in the signal via the dial as close as I can to where I can understand it, and then fine tune it with the BFO. You can hear it, and you can understand it a little bit. I believe he's on 14260. I can check 61. So you can understand it more on 60. So I believe that's where he's at. So I'm going to tune it with the BFO, see if I can understand it fully.
Bueno, ¿qué es lo que hay? Kilo Papa 4, Charlie Maitango, Vegalta, Puerto Rico en frecuencia.
Of course, I don't understand Spanish, but I already did hit the word Puerto Rico.
Ahí llegó Carlos, ahí llegaste con los 9 decibeles para acá, Carlos. Ahí viene para atrás.
As you can see, with the help of the BFO, you can tune it into where you can actually hear it and understand it. Switch it back up there a little bit. And going on to the next frequencies. Okay, again here. See how.
He's not coming back to me. He must have fled the country. So I don't know. David, are you? Oh, David, I thought you would have clicked in. David, where are you? David's not answering. Alan's not answering. I got Tom. The only other person I got is Bob, W2EU. Let's see if he's there. I know you guys don't hear, but let's see. Are you still with us there, Bob? Over.
Okay, let's continue on. Okay, not many images. I expected more this morning on the voice side, but not many. See if we can get this one. No, he's too far down in the noise there. Too weak. Huh. I definitely expected more for that. Sound like a stand egg or something there. Yep. Different type of stand egg though. Maybe it's not stand egg, it's digital signal maybe. Never heard one stop like that before and restart. And the tone sounds different, so they're probably sending data. Interesting. And some teletype here. Radio teletype. 14467, maybe. Around that frequency. Okay, here we have an over-the-horizon radar signal coming in. Sounds like a pretty big signal there. They usually go about maybe 20, even up to 40 kilohertz band spread on those radars. Sounds like a high frequency trading signal. Takes up quite a chunk. "14670" coming up should be CHU out of Canada, a time signal station. See if we can get it. Yep, there it is. Let me take off the BFO and see what it sounds like here.
Canada.
Let's see how far our time's off.
12 hours, 11 minutes.
Wow, the time is off 3 minutes. Right here. So, let's set that. Time set. 12, 11. Now it's 12:12, of course. Alright. Switch it back to BFO on here. Just in case we get any more sideband signals. Oh, sounds like international broadcast signal. Let's switch out of BFO. But, you know, Radio Marti is a station that beams their transmissions to Cuba, and they are very strong. They come out of North Carolina, and the signals go right over Florida. So because of that signal strength, they often produce spurious signals on other bands. Sometimes I hear them like in non-broadcast bands. So this may be one of them right now. I don't know. I have to look it up to see if there's actually a signal here or not. Or maybe them. But I don't know. May not be them. May be an actual station. But it seems how there's an absence of other stations in the signals here. It's probably just one of their signals coming bleeding over. Sounds like the same signal. Yeah, I could be wrong. Hopefully it's some new thing. Probably not much left up here that we can hear. Sideband there. Sound like an over the horizon radar signal there for a sec. Sounds like we got some voice here, maybe a station. 14830. Sounds like the same station. So I'm sure it's one of those spurious signals from Radio Marti. Something there, 14855. sure there. Switch back real quick. Sideband. Thought I might have heard something there. Okay, and here we end at 15 with WWV out of Fort Collins, Colorado, the time station. See if we can hear the Hawaii one, which would be the female voice. See how close our time is now.
At the tone, 12 hours, 16 minutes, Coordinated Universal Time.
Alright, well, we're a little bit off, but I did not hear the female voice from Hawaii at all, which I normally do in the mornings. So, hey, if you like that video and you like that scan on this old legacy radio, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share the video and make some comments if you like. And I will see you guys on the next scan with another radio, most likely. Have a great day, everybody.